Hey, and welcome to this video. Today we will continue working on our custom spawning script for when another creature dies. If you haven't watched part 1, I will suggest you to go down in the description and click on it so you can know what we are working on here. So let's head in and make some new changes and features for our script. See here inside Visual Studio Code. So now that we are inside of Visual Studio Code, let's first create our new variables we need. So we need 3. One called chance minimum and one called chance max, or yeah, we can call them the short part of it, so we can call them chance min and chance max and chance. So let's create them. Now I'll explain later. So here, local chance min, set this to 1. Local chance max, and set this to 100. And local chance equals, let's say 20. So, or you know what? Let's say 50. So let's go over what these are. We will later on generate we create a function that generates a random number between chance min and max, so between 1 and 100. Then compare that to if it's lower or equals to chance. Then we spawn the creature if that is in fact a high enough generated number. So let's create the function for generating, or sorry, not generating, for calculating. So create function, and let's call this calculate chance, and we do like this and end it with an int. Awesome. So now let's write local, and let's call this what can we call it? Chance calculated, and set it equals to math.random. And you see mn here. Click and do it like this. So m is the chance minimum and n is the chance maximum. So let's write those. So chance min and chance max. So to explain what is happening here, what we basically do here is when our script runs this line, what it does is it goes in, creates this variable for us. It then is equals to math.random, which is a function created in Lua. And math.random basically just generates a random number between what you put in as the argument. So we put 1 and we put 100. So that means it will generate a random number between 1 and 100 and store it inside the chance calculator. Go on the next line and we write if, so if here we write like this, like normally starting a function, and we write chance calculated is lower or equals to chance. We then make a space here, write then and end. What this is basically it compare both of these. So let's say this one is 12. Let's say our random generated number is 12, and since our chance is 50, we check if or this, so like 12, like I just said, is lower or equals to chance. And if it is, then we do what is in here. If not, we do the opposite of what we want to do. So let's first just return true. The easiest way to think about the return true word is basically if you look at turning the light on and off. If you just think about turn the light on is true and turn the light off is false. So just a light switch, basically. But right now we only do something, we only return if it's true, or if it's like we hit the jackpot. So let's actually do so we can do something if not. So you go on a new line, write else, and here return false. So if this is not, so if we didn't hit the jackpot, so the jackpot is basically spawning a mob, then if we didn't, we return false. If we did, return true. And only one of these can be used. And now we are basically done with that. So let's head up to our onPlayer killed creature function and let's make 3 new lines. Here we write if, so we again make an if statement to compare. So here we write if calculate chance, so this is a function, and we basically call it, and that is, and then we end it off with an end. Oh, sorry. Then end. So now we have a function here, or if statement. What we are doing is we ask inside the if statement, we call our function, or calculate function, or calculate chance function, and if it is we hit the jackpot, we return true, and otherwise false. So you can basically see this as true false. Since this is already true, because if we return, so let me think how to explain this in a better way. So if this returns true, then this is true and we do what is in here. If this is not true, so if it returns false, it jumps over this code. It doesn't do this. So we only want to spawn a creature when we actually hit the chance for it. So let's select these 2 lines, click Ctrl X, and go inside the if statement and click Ctrl V. And here just tap to indent the line. So now we actually have our function and our script working with a generation calculate for chance generator. So let us actually head inside WoW again. So now let's see if we can test off this awesome tool. So let's try to kill this one and see if we are lucky and hit the jackpot. Hey, we did hit the jackpot. Let's kill this monster. So it worked now. We saw it work. So let's see if we are double lucky. Hey, we are not. So it didn't spawn again because the roll wasn't under 50 or 50 because of how we set it up over here. So if it's 50, let's say that we wanted to set this to 20, that means there is a 20% chance for it to spawn the creature. So we can try again here. We can just kill him up again and see if we are lucky this time. Yay, we're lucky! And we can actually kill this mob again if we want. And again, test if we are lucky enough to kill it and get a new creature spawn. And we were not. So now our random chance for spawning a creature actually works. So this is all for this video. In the next video, I'll show you how to generate, or sorry, not generate, but create the custom configuration files for our scripts, which is a great thing to have for every script you create, since you know where to change everything. And if you release it to the public, you can always say, or like, if you release it to the public, people can always go into the config and just change stuff there instead of you hard coding it into the code. So if you like this video, consider leaving a like and subscribe, and leave a comment down below if you want to recommend me any videos you would like to see on this channel. But yeah, let's see you later.